What's good, YouTube? It's the One Outcast back again with another video. Now, you read the title. Wow, something where I'm just not.
You know, and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching. Are you bitching?
Now, I wanted to talk about the character contest that started in July 2023, I believe, till the start of 2024, where people in the Rivals community can make make a character for a contest, and the winner of said contest, their character gets to be in Rivals 2. Woo, etc., all that fun stuff. Now, another thing is, if you peep any of my streams or just know me as a person, I am a huge pro wrestling fan, and wouldn't you know it, we're talking about the character that is a pro wrestler. Yeah, and now let's get on to it. Now, the character in question her name is Reina, and this is honestly what I wanted in a character. I'm not even gonna lie, because like, first of all, I just want to first shout out Fave and Onyx for making this character in the first place. The amount of work that this character must have taken is absurd. Like, even just going off of pictures, like, it's insane. But let's get into the description and profile. Rule the ring with Reina, an acrobatic grappler who wields the force of ferromagnetism. Use powerful grab combos to combo the opponents into her steel chair, or magnetize yourself towards the chair for jaw-dropping aerial stunts. No matter the odds, her fans will back you up. And now, her lore side of things, actually, I'll just read the entire thing. Deep beneath the mountains, a humble worker ant enjoys a simple life in an iron mining village. Gifted with the control over the forces of ferromagnetism, she used her powers to aid the mine and bring quite the prosperity to her home. But when conflict between air and fire nations plunged Aether into war, the demand for village's metals increased dramatically. Its easygoing lifestyle collapsed into frantic struggle to extract iron from the earth as the mine's workforce fractured into competing factions. Foremen began ignoring OSHA regulations, safety regulations, in favor of efficiency. Man, I've never I felt that, especially in my line of work. And many of the ants' former co-workers were injured in ensuing accidents. Distraught by what the village had become, the ant decided to use her powers for change. She donned a mask and took up the persona of Reina, a wrestling hero queen who can inspire the workers. She organized spectacular wrestling bouts with opponents across Aether, drawing in crowds from every nation thanks to her acrobatic stunts and magnetic personality. Reina now tours the land, encouraging her flourishing fan base to band together, demanding an end to the war and better work conditions for all. Damn, yo, wrestler and a union backer. Let's go. Love to see it. Now, I just want to admire like that more so of the thinking that went into this character, like just display in general. Because like her, just from the descriptions alone, like the sounds freaking amazing. Reina summons magnetic throne. Reina summons a steel chair with a neutral or down special. While the chair is out, Reina can neutral special neutral special, the chair, to magnetically spin towards her, or down special to pull herself towards it. Various fan base. Dude, that is clever. That is clever as hell, dude. Type of metal, if I'm not mistaken, and her description is the crowd magnet. Dude, come on. Come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? Anyways, the Reina's loyal fan base follow her to all her matches and support her. If she falls off stage while grappling the opponent or chair, her fans will raise her temporarily raising a ring so she can keep fighting. AKA, she just doesn't fall to her death with the opponent if she grabs her opponent or the chair. Polarity power driver, dude. Come on. Damn, that is an amazing name. I'm not even gonna lie. The Rei's signature finishing move, up special, propels herself skyward to grab her opponent, slamming them into the earth. Like, first of all, power driver is you flip the opponent upside down and then you just drop them on their head. Like, damn. Gain significant power when falling from greater heights. What are we doing? Wait, what are we doing right now? I want this character to win, first of all. Like just, you can tell that already. Just from how much I'm marking out over her. And like, yeah, just see all the tips and techniques. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but I will show off some gameplay here in a sec. Now I just wanna briefly go over a moveset, whether it be something of really to note, or if it's just an actual wrestling maneuver. So, for example, her F tilt, it's just a chop to the chest, what would normally be a chop to the chest, which I think is pretty cool. And also, like, damn, she hits that hard. Like, it is, yeah, like 8%. Jeez, dude. And then another cool thing is her up tilt. Like, as you, oh, okay, well that's dash attack. Like, no matter what, like whether you hit it or not, like, just have the crowd roaring as you hit up tilt. I think that's pretty sick. And her special moves, she has a wide array, or she has an array of directions, not really much variety. It's just bulldog with the forward special, and then when I press back, it just sends the other way, and then when I press up, it just sends straight up. But where it's really different is when I hit down during the side B. She does a Meteora, which is like just double knees to the face, like as you're falling. And like this thing spikes too. If I can hit it. Oh, let's go, baby. First try. But yeah, dude, that was pretty sick when I found that out. And then, as I discussed earlier, her down special just sets up a chair, and then her neutral special just brings it towards her. And then neutral B is just like I just throw the thing up. And then her down special, if chair's already out, I can just fly towards it, which really helps recovery routes. Like it really helps with her recovery because all she has is this. When you hit it, it's cool. When you miss, you're just wide open. So let me see if I can do one real quick. Example. Okay, let's go. Okay, cool. Another key thing to note. Oh, let's go. A table breaks if I grab something a second time. That again, like, I can't stop gushing about this character. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, and that was only the special moves. I didn't even get to the aerials yet. And her first aerial being neutral special, it is a senton. It is like a you like go you hit your lower back into the opponent when they're on the ground, which is like some move in pro wrestling. And the forward air is just like essentially a raster clap. I think that's just neat. And then back air is just a throw, and then down air is just another throw. But like, she has a combo. Her combo tool is essentially up air, and it's just a backbreaker. You just do this over and over. I messed it up. Just set up for like a fair or something, literally anything. And then I even get to her jab and her taunt and her walk. This is just her walking animation. And then her taunt. And then the best thing of all is her goddamn jab. Watch this. Look familiar, huh? I might as well get down so out of the way. Like, just move that's there. Helps her slide forward. This move is like this move is actually pretty clutch. I think it comes up pretty fast. Yeah, it's me. But yeah, that just covers about her moveset. Now I want to get into the why. Really, why I want this character in. Aside my pro wrestling bias aside, I think that she would turn heads at tournaments. Like, if we were hosted alongside Smash and people don't know about Rivals, like, people would turn their heads to see the Reina gameplay, because they would just go, oh, what the hell is this? Like an ant that has magnetic powers, and oh my god, she just did a German suplex to the chair, or she did a German suplex to Eliana, or like, that is mental. And then into a pile driver. Like, this character's nuts. This character looks so cool. What game is this? And now before people like turn their heads and groan at me, like, just like gushing over this character, well, like, that's kind of like the advantage of pro wrestling. Like, it's an art form that's told, that does storytelling inside of a ring. You can tell like so many stories from that. And like the fact, like, it's in video game format, you can just do more ridiculous things, like, with it. And it just opens up so much creativity. And that's kind of how I see it. Like, this character would turn heads at tournaments. And isn't that what we all want? More eyes on the game? It's because, honestly, love this archetype or hate this archetype, the grapplers are, to me, like, easy for people who don't play fighting games or plat fighters, at least in my eyes, for them to like sit down and watch a set, because it's like 9 times out of 10 they're gonna be a pro wrestling character. And what do pro wrestling characters have? They are flashy as hell, and they crank up the theatrics to 1,000, to like where it's easy for somebody, to me, my opinion, it's easy for people to like see and get behind. Now, speaking of easy to understand and easy to get behind, for those that actually care to see what I mean, or why I like pro wrestling and why I think it's hype, and I have a few matches that should be watched if you guys care enough, and those being Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio Jr. at Halloween Havoc 97, Kevin Owens versus John Cena at Elimination Chamber 2015, and Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 39. All those matches, I think, is easy enough to understand and easy enough to understand the story because the crowd's hot, like the audience is hot for it, and the commentators do an amazing job at like telling you why and telling like each wrestler's backstory and the story being told, as well as the fact of the matter is all those matches you can watch on YouTube on WWE's channel. So that's another fun tidbit. Because, again, I truly believe that Reina would be the character to turn heads at tournaments if she was in Rivals 2, especially when hype shit like this happens. Case in point.
It doesn't have a hitbox on it until he pulls it.
That was so sick. One Outcast showing that they have done the work to lab this character. That recovery just was like, that's the crazy thing too, is like if somebody's done lab work on recovery, purple, so that was a DI. I don't know.
Now that I got that out of the way, I want to talk about if she did get into Rivals 2, I want to speculate like the possible grabs that Reina can have. Because there are grabs, shields, and ledges in the sequel game. I mostly want to go over the grabs, and those being F-throw and back throw. I honestly think those can be things to do with their powers, whether they kill or whether there be combo throws. So that I honestly don't know. Like I can't come up with any ideas for that one. But for her down throw and up throw, that would make sense to me. I think her down throw should be like an impaler DDT. I'm gonna throw gifs for all of these, or videos for all of these. So just bear with me. And for her up throw, I would want it to be either this would be like the kill throw, like the absolute like ones I think should be are like either a power bomb, a pop-up Samoan drop, or a one-winged angel. But if we didn't want to go the route for her F throw, for her forward throw and back throw to be something to do with her powers, you can just also do like another suplex for back throw, or an RKO for back throw, and for forward throw you can have a Styles Clash. Now before I talk about like the special pummels, the special pummel and the pummel, I want to quickly go over what I think would be a neat thing for Reina. And that would be anytime she does a grab or like a command grab or anything and it hits the chair, that should deal like extra damage and extra knockback. Like so. Like if that were to happen in Rivals 2, I think that should do extra damage and more knockback. Because if you're grabbing somebody and then you're doing a move onto a chair, it would make sense that would happen. That's just me though, and that relates into the pummel, because with the pummel, let's say you grab, do a special pummel, that's when the chair pops up, or if a chair is already out and then you grab and then you hit the special pummel, that should just bring the chair immediately to you, and then like any grab you do, any throw you do, that's just free. That should be like it's like with Claren's special pummel, where she hits special pummel and it's automatic like stun. But in this case, it would be extra damage and extra knockback right away. But that's just me though. And then for her normal pummel, I don't know, you can have when The Rock was wrestling, he had like a punch combination, like, and the ending would just be him spitting into his fist and then doing the last punch, and then, or you could just do a headbutt. For her get up attack, it could be a kip up, and for her special get up attack, you can just summon the chair, like, or do an eye poke with mini thumbtacks. I think that'd be awesome. And for a normal get up attack, you can just copy what Crag does. He just does like a back fist, like while he gets up, just slapping the opponent away, or you can come up with something different. That's just what I have in mind so far. And for her special ledge get up, you can be her using her mouth and just like sweeping the opponent, like when she's just down here, and then you can just see like she can just use her mouth to like just do a suplex or something. That might be a little much, but again, like I'm just spitballing ideas here. That's all I really wanted to talk about. Shoutouts to the creators of Reina, and that would go to Savi and Onyx. And yeah, the character contest, like, reveal, the winner reveal is gonna be around July, the start of July. And so it's a little too late for me to make a video like this for any type of sway, so if I even had any power for that. But I just wanted to put this out there because I wanted to talk about something that excites me, like, about this game, and this is one of them. But I will say though, like, I honestly think there should have been 2 winners for this contest, at least 2. Like, 2 characters from this contest in, like, being ported into Rivals 2, I think would have been sweet, because really, love Workshop or hate Workshop all you want, the Workshop is one of the things that kept Rivals 1 alive. Again, love it or hate it. Like, this is, like, honestly, from my point of view, and this is like, and Workshop is one of the things that got the name of Rivals of Aether out there to people, for better or for worse. I'm gonna be real. And really, and on top of that, like, the amount of work that went into each character, and like the amount of love that each character got from the creators should be rewarded. Because, dude, they like, a bunch of them busted their ass for this contest. I'm talking character trailers, I'm talking like trying to fit their character into the lore, or trying to make their own thing, and then like coming up with like new gimmicks. That's just amazing to me. But I'm just some guy with no sway in this, so I'm just putting this out there. And yeah, if you liked this video and me, like and subscribe, and follow my Twitter for updates. I've been pretty bad about it, but maybe after this I'll be more good about it. And follow my Twitch, where I stream on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I try to shoot for 6 p.m. PST, but that's neither here or there. And I also stream on YouTube, so again, subscribe. And yeah, that's gonna be all. Peace.